Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Look what I got. Went to Goodwill and I found some really cool art books that I'm going to share with you. And one of them I got half price because it was a green half price sale day. Yay! So anyway, let's look on in here. This first one is amazing. It has so many great ideas. Brave Intuitive Painting. It says, let go, be bold, unfold. And the artist is Flora Bowley. I've never heard of her, but from what I see inside this book, she looks like somebody who would be in the Somerset Studios art spreads, because it's very intuitive and it's flowy and really pretty. So let's go on and show you what I got. Yeah, I don't know why. Who would not want this book? I guess, I don't know. Brave Intuitive Painting. So look at those luscious colors already. Flora Bowley. I've never heard of that name, and I didn't look it up yet. I just wanted to show you. This is 2012 by Quarry Books. So just a lot of beautiful pictures, and I hope my lighting and my filming gives it justice. But look at that. Doesn't that look like Somerset Studios type of thing? Yeah, Stampington. And there's so many ideas in here for technique and for color theory. And there's a ton of quotes in here. It just looks really cool. And the photography in here is pretty awesome as well. I mean, look at that close-up shot. There are no mistakes. So yeah, there is so many pretty pictures in here. Let me just zip right through. And I love these little, these are in throughout. And I'm thinking those would make really good stencils or freeform ephemera. And this stepping fearlessly into the unknown. Leap and the net will appear. That saying was actually in a movie. They didn't finish the series, but I can't think of the name of it right now. It'll come to me later. So very pretty stuff. Very, very pretty. Wouldn't that be a cool stencil or a stamp? It's so flowy. Everything is so flowy. And it's basically her methods, her ideas, her ways of doing things. And there's prompts in here too, if you want to try to recreate the style she's showing. Small bristle brushes. Wouldn't that be a cute little stencil? I love it. Or a stamp. So anyway, this book, just the colors. I didn't even look that long before I decided, yeah, this is going to be coming home with me. So it's just fun. The hand shot. I love this hand picture. The messy hands. Sometimes when we get into our arts and things, messy happens. All the reds and the oranges, warm and cool color. Just a lot of interesting things to learn. Color combinations that won't create mud, that will create mud. Yes, please. Blindfolded finger painting. I know that there's been blindfolded cluster making. I've seen that. Those are funny. Those master boards, those crack me up. But how beautiful, right? Just beautiful pictures. Oh, I love that. So I was really happy to find this one. And I'll be referencing this and eventually maybe cut it up, but not yet. I still like how everything is so beautiful in here. I love that right there. I may copy that so that I can have it as a thing to cut out and use in collage. It's just really pretty, really pretty. We like pretty thing, taking stock. Here's help to know when to stop. You might want to ask yourself the following questions as you sit back and look at your painting. Is there anything that looks out of place or unfinished? Have you been bold? Just ways to finish. And here's one painting, start to finish. And about the author. So Very cool. I thought that was a really good find. Yeah, so $4.99. I got it half price, $2.50. And it looks like this was a $25 book at one point. So that was a fun find. And then this one, Collage Fusion by Alma de la Melena Cox. Now there's a mouthful, but it's vibrant wood and fabric art using telemadera techniques. Now I've never heard of telemadera techniques, but again, this looks like something that would be in the Stampington Somerset Studio types of books. And this one is signed to Sharon, whoever that was. So that is her, and this one is copyright 2009. So again, more beautiful art and materials that this artist used, techniques she used, and the glossy on this is glaring completely here. I'll try to keep moving it. And then they show step by steps kind of how it was done. Whether she was using paper, ironing, fabric, tape, and even how to mount them. So, and I love the titles of this. In my view, the titles on the pictures is called Sacred Garden, Flowers and Gold. Aren't those beautiful? Ranunculus, Little House of Love, Additional Techniques. Added texture with wood burning. I haven't tried wood burning. It's something that I wanted to look into, but I don't, got so many other things right now. I don't want to add anything else. But lots of beautiful things. Look at that weaving. What a great idea. Embedding mirrors. Oh yeah, she drilled holes in the woodwork, and then she added little circular mirrors into the wood. Here she's added little gemstones, dimensional paint, plaster, fibers, curved surfaces. Wow, garden gourd. Oh, a garden gourd, that would be a cool project. Make some fun ornaments for your garden. Metal, adding metal and a mini quilt, adding craft wood pieces so you get a three-dimensional kind of a look. Designing with a small quilt. I made a small quilt one time. It was only about this big though, and it was red, white, and blue kind of thing. Oh, that was really kind of a fun thing to do. Listen to your heart. What we create. Secret Garden, New Growth, Gorgeous Bells. Look how she spelled gorgeous. That's just fun. Dandelion Wishes, Spring Bounty. Isn't that just beautiful? So pretty. Batik, looks like the batik type of thing. An empty canvas is full. Oh boy. Flowers and hearts. Hey, making jewelry. So she really goes into mixed media on another level. Very, very dimensional. Crackle paint. This one's called Listen, and she used encaustic. So she makes makes faces out of a clay mold. But yeah, lots of different textures and styles in here. Beads, adds beads on the canvas. Freezer paper with paints. And how many of us have tried that with painting? Jelly printing or stenciling, freezer paper. Anyway, lots of fun stuff. Cardstock, definitely. That's more my jam. The cardstock, and she does all kinds of stuff here. Does a little bit of sewing on there too. Architectural wood elements, so some of those big clunky things that you can get. And heavy gel with cardstock. And it looks like this is anyway, moving along. I don't want to spend too much time on this because my last book is what I really want to get to. Bring wood to quilt. Oh yeah, making a little quilt and using a wood stick as a way to hang it. Not a wood quilt, it's just a quilt. and the stick is what you hang on. And the batik fabric, I wonder if she colors her own fabrics or if she buys them. That I haven't looked up. And heavy gel outline, so some gel matte medium, I think, dimensional paint and heavy gel matte medium, yeah. Lots of quotes in here and tips, and what a beautiful ending product here. It's in the doorway of possibility. San Francisco girl with flowers in her hair. And there's the bridge. Isn't that interesting? Wow. Volkswagen and the Golden Gate. In keeping with yesterday. What a cool title. Casita. Walking toward my wisdom. My daughter's into, or granddaughter's into elephants. By the Sea earrings. Open Possibilities pendant. So yeah, so really cool books. And this one I paid $4.99. This one was red. So $5 for this one. So, but this is what I really caught my eye. And it looks old and beat up and dated, right? It looks 1970s. But oil pastels. This is something that my dad painted with. He had artistic tendencies. So I kind of get that from him. And he liked oil pastels. And this is really heavy book. It's heavy cardboard. And in it comes these these oil pastels and an eraser. Now, they're probably old. They are 1993, so whether they work or not, I don't know. But I have some solutions, possible solutions to help with that. But it gives us an introduction and tools and stuff that help along. So I bought some workable fixative just because I found out that these are oil or wax based and they don't dry ever. They harden, but they don't dry. So you have to kind of give it a spritz of this so it won't smudge. And then I also have some Gamsol, which it's a oil that it's a blending type of thing. And then I have some blenders. So those are the things that I do have. And then other things for scratching, and they need a sharp blade. So I've got one of those X-Acto knives. But anyway, what to draw, what you can use it on, using your white and black to create the colors that you want. Techniques you can use. Rubbings are really good with this kind of a thing. And they use lighter fluid, but the Gamsol's kind of that's how old this book is. The Gamsol probably wasn't even invented yet. But what to draw and how to draw it, perspective. One thing can't really get the grasp on perspective. Everything I draw is really one-dimensional. But that's okay. That's me. Some beautiful techniques here in mixing media. So you can add wax, and it can get a crayon resist type of thing using just the neutrals, blacks and the whites and the browns. Where to do this, take this whole palette along and just draw what you see. If you into that kind of a thing. Flowers are great with this. Was it Picasso they said that did a lot of this, used a lot of this? So I'm going backwards here. Thought I saw Picasso. Well, any of the artists that were impressionistic. Yeah, that's what they use this kind of method too. Anyway, I don't need to go into there, but I love the deep reds of these poppies and what you can do with these, what colors you can do. But yeah, oil pastels was what my dad did. And that's the conclusion. And then they give us dark papers to work with, and they're perforated, and light papers to work with. So I thought that was really pretty cool. So pretty soon here, I'll play with this and see how I do. See if these work even, right? Because, 1993, these are old. That's the truth of it all. But the whole thing you could just take with you because it's heavy cardstock and it's you can put it on your lap. It's basically a lap book. So those are the cool finds that I got. Artistic, lovely artistic inspiration type books from my, actually this was a Goodwill in Redmond, Oregon, where we frequent when we were there. So yeah, I always look at the book section first, and then I go look at whatever else I want to look at. Yeah, check out their office supplies, see if there's anything in there like papers or tools or anything. You never know what's gonna be in a Goodwill, right? So anyway, that's it for this video. I'll come back and make another pastels video and see what that looks like. And love you guys. Thanks for checking out what I've got in my craft room today. I hope you're finding something to do creatively today to figure out what your intrinsic values are. And that's all I got. That's all I got for today. That's it. Take care. We'll see you on the next video. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.